Hi, and welcome to a new school year. For those of you who don't know me yet, I'm Susan Gottfried, your Executive Director. I'd like to give you a few quick reminders about emergency contacts, attendance, educational leave, and the first 20 days of school. These are all described more fully in the Community Handbook, but are important enough to warrant this virtual chat. First, please be sure that the office has your current contact information and emergency contacts. It's imperative that we're able to reach a responsible adult at all times, and if your contact numbers change, let us know right away. Second, please help us give your child the full Evergreen experience by emphasizing good attendance. If your child is absent for any of the reasons listed as excused absences in your handbook, we need a note from you within a week of the absence. If we don't have it within a week, it will be unexcused, and we don't want that to happen. 7, 10, and 15 are important numbers. At 7 unexcused absences, parents are called to attend community council. We used to do this at 15, but found that by then it was too late. The community council will consider the reasons for absences and the history of attendance, and then make a recommendation to address the problem. These recommendations might include carpools, logical home or school consequences, support services for the child or family, required summer school, or transfer to a district school with bus service. This next point is important as well. After 10 unexcused absences, state law requires that I review the situation and determine if the child is truant. If it's determined that the child is truant, I am legally obligated to make a report to juvenile justice. If a student reaches a total of 15 excused and unexcused absences, the student may be retained. Tardies are also something to avoid. Every 5 tardies count as an academic absence. Okay, so 11:30 is a time to remember. If students leave before 11:30 a.m., they will be marked absent for the day. And if they leave at 11:31, they're marked present. Third, a reminder about educational leave. Planned educational leave absences are for educational trips, not family vacations. Requests for ed leave need to be made at least 2 weeks in advance of the trip. Finally, I want to stress the importance of the first 20 days of school. Our state funding is based on the number of seats that are filled in these critical days. If a child is absent and it's unexcused, we lose $235. The quality of our program is expensive to maintain, and we can't afford to lose any amount of state revenue. Please help us by getting your child to school every day. Thanks for your attention, and have a good year.
Hi, my name is Beth Radigan, and for those of you who don't know me, I am the Community Development Coordinator, which means I'm responsible for volunteers and fundraisers. On the volunteer side, you should have completed a parent network survey with your summer paperwork indicating how you would like to volunteer your time this year. The Parent Partnership Agreement states that each family will volunteer 4 hours per month for a 2-parent household or 2 hours per month for a single-parent household. In addition to what you signed up for, if you find yourself at school with some time to kill, like you drove on a field trip and don't have time to go home before dismissal, you can check out the new volunteer opportunity box in the front office. This contains slips with various volunteer jobs that need to be completed. You can go through the box and find a job you can do in the amount of time you have available. On the fundraising side, this year, we've created a new fundraising leadership team, or FLT for short, which will operate under the umbrella of the Development Committee. Our fundraising goal will be determined by administration in conjunction with the Development Committee, and the FLT will select and plan all the fundraisers for the school year that will meet that goal. Volunteers will continue to staff each of the fundraisers by signing up on the Parent Network Survey. I will be the key staff person on the FLT, and the team will be chaired by a parent volunteer. This year's FLT chair is Lauren Brown, mom to Gavin in 1st grade and Wyatt in 3rd. If you still need to complete a parent network survey, have questions about how to fulfill your volunteer hours, or want to get involved with the FLT this year, please come by and see me in the office or send me an email. Thanks for all you do to keep our school running smoothly.
Hi, my name is Robin. Let's talk traffic. The good news is the traffic pattern for both morning and afternoon traffic will remain the same. The bad news is there will be additional congestion and loss of some parking spaces. It will be even more important this year to follow the instructions of the traffic crew. If you arrive any time before 8:10, you're not going to experience any traffic backup. However, if you arrive after that, just expect to be caught in traffic. 60% of our families arrive between 8:15 to 8:30. Kids need to be in the classroom by 8:31, not the parking lot, so allow extra time so they will not feel rushed. Parents, you need to stay in the car and allow the traffic crew to help your child out from the passenger side. If you feel strongly that you want to get out of the car and help unload your kids, please go through the line and park. This will help us keep the line moving. Afternoon pickup is not like other schools that you arrive early, try to be the first in line, and wait to pick up your child. We have staggered dismissal times, and you should arrive when your child is dismissed. For example, if your child gets out at 3, you should arrive at campus at that time. If you have a middle schooler, with permission, they can walk to the lower lot and be picked up from there. Forms are available in the office. On Mondays, we have early dismissal at 1:30. When you turn onto Bell Road, there is a vacant lot on the right. If an Evergreen traffic crew member is holding a sign pointing to the lot, that means you need to turn in the lot and loop. We will have traffic crew members posted at the lot for the first week of school while people learn the system. Please do not pass them up. We have a system and it works. You can, however, park in the lower lot and walk up. We are a strong community and we can overcome any obstacles that come our way. Think of this as a great opportunity to model patience to your child. Hi, let's talk medication. If your child is in elementary school, you need to have a form filled out by the doctor for both prescription and over-the-counter medications. Yes, that includes cough drops and tinctures. The forms are available in the office and on our website under Community Handbook and Parent Forms. Medication must be dropped off in the office, not to the teacher. The medication is kept in the office. Only EpiPens and inhalers are kept in the classroom. If you are a double household family and need to pass off medication, you will have to bring it to the office and the other parent will have to come pick it up. Do not send it in the child's backpack. If your child is in middle school, you need to have a doctor fill out the form for prescription medications. You can fill the form out for the over-the-counter medications. It still will be kept in the office. If you are bringing in a bottle of ibuprofen, please buy the smallest bottle that you can find. Thank you for keeping our kids safe.
Hello, my name is Sarah Shoemaker, and this year I'll be working as Associate Director for grades 5 through 8. I'm here to talk to you about before and after school programs. Both of these programs provide parents with flexibility in dropping off and picking up their children while providing programming opportunities for the children as well. Before school opens at 7 o'clock. There is a $3 per day fee from 7 to 7:55 a.m. From 7:55 to 8:15, before school is free of charge. This year again, the talented Deidre Barrett will be in before school daily with the help of 3 new middle school associate teachers this year, Abby Crayan, Martha Murphy, and Krista Fiore. Because of the gym renovation, before school will be held in the same room as after school, located in the downstairs middle school hallway. Students should enter through the outside middle school doors and will be directed by morning traffic staff after 8 o'clock. Remember to please leave enough time to travel and make it through the traffic line, and you are welcome to utilize before school for free care after 7:55 to ensure that your child is on time to school. After school care opportunities are also available in our Ever After program. Ever After begins directly at student dismissal. This part is new this year. Students who are not picked up within 15 minutes of their grade's dismissal time will be sent to Ever After, and they will not be sent to the office. Students who are left in the lower lot after the conclusion of dismissal will be brought to Ever After at 3:35 as well. Therefore, when you arrive after your child's dismissal time, you will need to park and collect them from Ever After. When a child arrives in Ever After, there is a charge of only $3 if you pick up your child within 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, the Ever After charge is $11 per day, and you're welcome to use Ever After until 6 p.m. After 6 p.m., there is a late fee. There's a $20 registration fee for Ever After, which you're welcome to pay early, but the first time your child is sent to Ever After due to a late pickup, this fee will be automatically charged to your school account. All before and after school charges, including club fees, will be reflected on your monthly billing statement. Clubs will soon be announced. If you have any questions, please contact Adam Silverberg, who runs this excellent program. Moving children who are not picked up at dismissal to Ever After helps to keep all of our children safe. This also allows for you to know where your child will be if you are unable to get here on time. Along these lines, we do ask you to understand that it is very difficult for our office staff to transfer messages to your children and their teachers about transportation changes during dismissal time. Please be sure to make all transportation arrangements and communicate them with your child prior to the school day. We understand that last-minute changes are at times unavoidable, and we'll do our best to deliver messages. However, you can be sure that your child will be safe in Ever After if you happen to be running late. Thank you for your attention, and we look forward to a great school year with each of you.
Hi, I'm Dan Leroy, President of the Evergreen School Board, and welcome to a new Evergreen school year. It's going to be a great year, and we are facing some big challenges as a school community. It should be no surprise that education costs are rising and funding for education is decreasing. Despite this fact, the state requires us to produce a balanced budget. Last spring, the board listened to the feedback from teachers and parents and decided not to add children to each class to close the funding gap. And we're committed to keeping class size as is for this year. As a result, we're left with a shortfall, which we're having to close with funds from our contingency fund. While no one can predict the future, it appears that declining educational funding from the state will be a reality in the next couple of years at least. These are real challenges that threaten the way we pursue education at Evergreen. And Evergreen is a strong community, and we know that together we can overcome them. Here's how you can help. Give generously to the Evergreen Fund. We ask you to give as much as is personally meaningful to you and your family. Ask your employer to match your gift. Help us reach out to corporate sponsors. Offer ideas to our new Revenue Research and Development Task Force. Join a board committee. Invite your friends, colleagues, or family members to an Inside Evergreen program. To learn more about any of the ways you can help support Evergreen, please contact Eleanor Ashton in our development office. Thanks to all of you who donated to our More Than Just a Gym campaign. Our new community gathering space will be an inspiration to us all and serve as an important resource to the mission of providing holistic education to the developing mind, body, and spirit of our students. We are close to our fundraising goal, but if you didn't give your gift last year, there's still time. And thank you for doing your part to keep Evergreen, Evergreen.